In this post, I'm going to teach you 4 ways that you can stay more consistent on any task you want. My name is Trevor, and I'm here to help young men like you grow and improve on your self-improvement journey. The first way that you can become more consistent in anything you want or any area that you want is by limiting the amount of distractions that you have from that task. We can use the task of working on a business or just working in general as an example here. If you're working on a business and at that exact time that you're working, somebody is also consistently texting you, that is going to be a distraction on what you're doing. And so let's say you reply to them every single day. Well, by doing that, you're taking your mind off of that task, and therefore you're limiting the amount of results that you can get. Now, you should still reply to that person, but you should be doing it after you're done working. For me, I do combine 2 tasks. While I work out, I can reply to other people that have messaged me, or I can comment on a school.com website or x.com, which used to be Twitter, and I can do many other things work wise, like I can make another video script, because working out doesn't require mental focus. It just requires you to physically do the exercises every few minutes. A simple way for you to limit a large source of these distractions, which is your phone, is by either turning off the mobile data or putting it on airplane mode, which basically just means you don't have any internet connection, which will limit the amount of notifications that you get. And so a way that you can get rid of all of the notifications is by turning your phone on silent or muting the volume, and then putting the phone face down so you don't see or hear any of the notifications. Whatever is distracting you is costing you the result of the task that you're doing. So by doing that, you're basically gaining more by the task that you're doing. The second way that you can become more consistent at anything is by making a daily schedule of all the tasks you're going to do that day. The easiest way you can do this is by going to a Google Doc and typing in the time, a dash, and the task that you want to do. For an example, we can have I wake up and then I shower. So I put shower, and then let's say that takes me 5 minutes. I put 4:05 a.m. The next task, reading emails. Let's say that takes 10 minutes. 4:15, the next task, and you do that until you have all the tasks from the time that you wake up to the time that you go to bed. And by doing this, you make it very easy to follow a daily routine and get used to this daily routine, which is also going to help you. But it's also very easy to find what tasks you're going to do at what time because you have an entire list of it. And the reason this is so beneficial is because you're never going to waste time thinking about the next task, because you're already going to know and have a list of all the tasks you're going to do that day. And once you create this daily schedule, you can then screenshot it and put it as the background on your phone or a device that you have, so that every time you turn on the device or use it, you're going to see your schedule. And I found that whenever I did this, I was more consistent because I had in mind the task that I was going to do next, because I was constantly looking at the schedule. The third way is to have the right mindset. You should not approach this as in I want to get to a certain amount of days or a certain streak of doing the same task every single day, but rather you should approach it by how can I try my hardest today? An example I can use is whenever I woke up today, I wanted to go back to bed because I was tired. And I didn't think, oh, but I'm going to lose my streak of waking up at this time and then working at this time and doing this thing for X amount of days. I wasn't thinking like that. I was thinking, if I were to go back to bed, would that be trying my hardest? Would that be the best move? Continuing to work and making this video is the best move forward, which is why I'm doing it. The fourth and the final thing that you can do to improve your consistency is turning to God. Because whenever you turn to God, you then have a purpose and you have a meaning and a reason to follow this schedule, and you have a reason to stay consistent. If I woke up every single day and I didn't have a reason to work, such as God, then why would I do it in the first place? I wouldn't expect myself to be consistent because there's no reason or purpose to being consistent. Whenever you give your life to Christ and you let Him be your Savior, you will have a purpose and you will have a mission. It's time to do the hard work, starting now.